Today's video is going to be on taming dinosaurs. The first thing you want to do is get all loaded up to do your tame, and you'll need a few things. I prefer the long neck rifle with the trank darts, so I'll take some of those and put them on it. So now it'll be loaded with those. A lot of people prefer the crossbows, and you load those with these trank arrows. So load that. I'll do a little bit of examples with the crossbow. Mostly I'll be using the long neck rifle. In my inventory I have more ammo. I have a little bit of stimulants just in case they're needed. I've got some narcotics for once we get it down. Got some berries for the berry eaters. I got some meat for the meat eaters. I'm pretty set. So now the first, you can use the gene scanner or to find what it is you're looking for. I'm not looking for anything in particular, just looking for kind of a simple tame to show you how to do it. I am going to fly around and find something, and then I'll turn the video back on. I'll see you in just a few. That was easy. There's one right outside of my gate here, and we're going to try to tame this Triceratops. Now there's other ones around. We're going to want to kill those. Triceratops are one of those that'll, we don't need to worry about that baby because that's her babies. Once we tame her, we'll get those for free. Okay, let's just start tranking it. You want to get your trank darts out. Like I said, I'm going to use the rifle. You get the best points for hitting it in the face. That didn't work so well. We're just going to have to kill all these. And then I'm going to pause the video and we'll try again. And we can pick up, now that we killed the moms, we can pick up the babies. Like that. I always bring a few extra cryopods. This juvenile's level 45. Ooh, look at that little baby too. This turtle right here might be a good tame. Let's try that one. Alright, let's make sure that this guy is on a passive, and he is. Okay. You don't want him jumping in the middle of your tame. Okay, he's down. Okay, now we need to go up to the downed. Let's get my bird a little closer so he'll take care of all these. Alright. So now we need to keep him down. We're going to want to keep him unconscious. We're going to put some narcotics on him. He's a berry eater, so we're going to put some berries on him, and now he's taming. Okay, he's already 4.6. He's only level 15, so he's going to be a real easy one. But that's how you do it. Once you get him down, you keep food on it to tame it, and you keep narcotics in case you need to keep it knocked out. Now, if you look at the two bars, the top one, the pink one, is his unconscious bar. The bottom one is his taming bar. He's 9% tame. Now, as long as the dark part of the top line is smaller than the yellow part of the bottom line, you're not going to need another narcotic. This one is close. We might have to hit him with one narcotic. And in which case, what you do is you just go into his inventory and you force feed him one. And to force feed, you just hit the feed button. So he's 13%. I'm going to save you the boredom of just sitting here waiting, and I'll turn the video back on when he's up a little higher. Okay, I went ahead and dropped this Phiomia, and it's a faster tame. You can see it's already up to 32%, is it? It'll be easier to watch it tame and everything. We'll go back over here to the turtle, and it's up to 36%. But you'll see that bar on the top, it's dropping pretty much. It looks to me like the tan bar is bigger than the dark spot of the top bar, so it looks like we're not going to need any narcotics. Let's check that other one. Again, the tan bar looks a lot bigger than the dark bar of the unconscious, so looks like we're in good shape here. I'm going to look around and see if there's anything else fairly simple to drop. So hoping to get a parasaur. They're really easy to tame, and they're quick. Now you can see those symbols. Should you get killed, have to leave, and have to get back, you can see those from anywhere in the map, and that'll help guide you back to your tames. And it also shows you in there the pink unconscious and the yellow tame. So you can see over there the Phiomia is really knocked out, and it's almost tamed. So I'm going to put a cryo in my inventory so that we can pick up those things. So I went on this little run, and I got a couple of Triceratops. I've got this Carbones, the turtle, and I've got the little Phiomia. There he is. It's level 37 female. That's done. Oh, I forgot to take this off. You want to remember to take your stuff off at the berries and the narcotics and stuff, because usually when you're out on a taming mission, you're out here. Ooh, there's a parasaur. You're out here and you're looking and trying to get what you want, but you'll grab a few others while you're out. Well, that didn't go down very easily. Usually they come back, though. We're looking good there. There's that parasaur. Here he comes. Got him. Parasaurs, like I said, are pretty easy. We're going to put some berries on them to start the tame. A few narcotics on them in case we need them. maybe he takes meat. Yep, he takes meat. So he's a meat eater, but now he's taming. And no, he isn't. I thought he was a berry eater. There he goes. Alright, so we put the proper food on him, the berries, and he is now taming up to 3%. My effectiveness went way down by doing that, giving him meat and stuff. But, effectiveness is how well you tame it without making mistakes. Our bonus is still here. 77%, and you can see he's definitely not going to need any narcotics, because the unconscious bar is about halfway down and the taming is 82% up, so it's not going to need one. Check on our parasaur. I don't have a parasaur on this server, so I was hoping I'd find one. Parasaurs are cool for like alarms. You set them up and they let you know when people are close by them. But both of these are going to take a little bit, so I'm going to put you back on pause, and we'll come back when these are done and wrap up this video on taming. Well, I'm trying to get this guy with, oh, here's a parasaur over here. We're going to use the arrows this time. One. You see it takes, ooh, Carbonis is up. See how they run a lot more from the arrows and stuff? It's just a lot harder with the arrows. Back on this. Looks like he's the parasaur's doing well. I'd like to get this person. I'm trying to do him with this. Got him. So see, it's basically the same. It just takes a few more bolts than it does bullets. There, that's taming. So see, I got all these things laying out taming, and you can do that. You can come in here and just drop several things and tame them. As long as you have control of the area, you don't want an aggressive non-tame to come in and just take all your tames. Some of these tames, these are simple tames, but as you get into the more complex tames, they take hours to tame them. They're really difficult, and you don't want to get 90% into it and have some stupid raptor or something come and kill the thing. So you want to keep the area cleared. That's why you see me looking around a lot. And I keep my wyvern close so he can do some ground control if he needs to. That wyvern has a while. You can see the yellow on the inside. He's not quite a quarter way done. This one's about halfway done. I'm going to put you back on pause, and we'll come back when these guys are a little more done. I was telling you earlier how you can see the markers from quite a ways away. I'm not that far, but I'm down a little bit of the ways, and you can see the two parasaurs, the one that's about 2/3 of the way done and the one that's almost half done. I'm going to go a little bit further and show you what they look like from a real distance. Here's looking at the map. See, it shows you on the map where they're at too. That's not accurate though, because they're right next to each other. They're not halfway across the map like it shows. Be right back. Alright, here we are quite a ways away now, and you can see though, you can see that the levels, how far they've gone and how much, like if they're that pink bar is really low, you're going to want to get there and get some tranquilizers on them. So you can get off and do other things and keep an eye on your tames using those, and it's really kind of cool. Let's see if the map works better this time. Well, I see what was happening last time. It was just underneath the map. It does not show up on the map. All right. I will be back. We're going to go over and check on those. They're getting, one of them's getting pretty close, so we're going to get that one and wrap this video up. All right, they've popped up now. We're just going to put them in their cryos and head home. Now, that's about all we need to go over with the taming. The bigger the dinosaur, the harder the tame is going to be. It's just the way it is. The older the dinosaur, the harder it's going to be. The higher levels are much harder than the lower levels. And different breeds of dino are different. Parasaurs are easy. You can do those standing on your head, but you better be on your game when you're taking on titans and things like that. They're big and they're tough. But anyway, I hope this gives you a little heads up on taming dinos and how to do it. You just went out, you just go out like I did. You fill yourself up on berries and meat so you have whatever the dino needs. You get yourself some narcotics. You get yourself some trank darts or trank arrows and the weapon that launches them. And you go out and you have fun and you tame stuff. And hope this helps you. Please continue to follow my channels. I really need the subscribers. Really need subscribers, man. Please let me know if there's anything else I can take a video of that'll help you guys. Thank you and have a wonderful day.